Hello and welcome to another day of me trying to get better at playing Geoguessr. I'm on a diverse world map and I'm trying to get the right country that I'm in without moving. So no moving. We're allowed to sort of pan and zoom, but we can't move about. And my current streak of countries in a row is 9. Let's see if we can get anywhere near that. I would love to beat it today. So, driving on the right. When we're on 0, we say it's a free hit. Can't really go wrong. I think politicians advertising. They want your support. License plates are not yellow, so we're not in Holland. I think either Germany or Poland. I'm going to go with, not hugely confident on it, but I'm going with Poland. It was Germany. Okay. So free hit. Probably not very well used. Here, let's just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. You want some momentum at the start of the video, but you can overdo that. So we'll go with Cambodia. It was Thailand. Next up, we have driving on the left, slow down for kids getting on and off buses. The law says 20 kilometers an hour. That, to me, is a very good logo. It looks a little bit like the All Blacks logo. Yet it's actually a road, so I'm guessing that we're in New Zealand here. And very clever little bit of marketing. Everything checks out, Lord of the Rings, etc. So we will click in New Zealand and go with that. Next, we presumably are in the USA. Haypoint Landing, crossing over Dutch Neck Road. Dutch settlers in America, I think, were in Nebraska, so we'll go with that. No, it was New Jersey. I think the Dutch actually did settle in New York. Did they founded New York City? Perhaps someone tell me. Something to do with Wall Street. So that is another one in the bag. This looks doable. Interesting that it would have it in Yiddish, English, Arabic, and then German is quite strange. But presumably the fact that there's Yiddish at the start here means that we are in Israel. Is this an airport? I don't know what this is. But it looks quite spectacular. Perhaps this is the is it the Dead Sea, the Red Sea, or the Dead Sea, one of those two. So we'll go out near the Dead Sea here somewhere. Pretty damn close. So again, that's another one in the bag. So what did we get in the end there? We had wrong with Germany, wrong with Cambodia, Thailand, and then we have 3 in a row. So play the same map again. We've got 3 going into the next round. I'm liking the pace today. It's a little bit higher, but we did have pretty reasonably easy ones at first. Is it Hebrew or Yiddish? Is that? I don't know. Hebrew, I think, maybe. Okay. Difficult one here. I'm leaning towards Poland on this. But there's nothing hugely obvious. That looks like possibly says le something. So maybe let's lean away from Poland and lean back towards Le Français, and we are correct. So on to the next one. We have Jesus Christ, but French otherwise. Anglais de Jesus Christ. This I can't speak French. But French Rue de Stalingrad. Some interesting like I guess it's a more of a war memorial type thing, but we're in France. Should we guess with what have we got up there? The SO service. That's nothing. Marseille. Or should we go Bordeaux? Let's go with Bordeaux. Bordeaux. We are in this region of Bordeaux. No, we weren't. We were up the coast in Saint-Nazaire. Nazaire. I don't know how you pronounce that, but again, that's pretty good. That's 5 in a row. Going into this one, we've got Sweden by the looks of it. A sign for Stockholm. I don't think they would put a sign up for Stockholm's Gatorno. We'll check. We'll do some. See if I can find Chian. But yeah, Stockholm is saying it's to the east, so we should be in this area. But yeah, I'm gonna go with that. We were a lot further north, but again, it's another country in the bag. That puts us on 6. Now we've got the sun in the south. Some sort of grain silo. We've got green road signs. This is probably going to be kind of Kansas, Nebraska, Dakota area of the United States. Love it when the States comes up. No! And just like that, complacency kills the run. Anything that kind of maybe this, nothing to suggest that this is Canada. Well, okay, let's carry on. So the run's over, but we'll carry on as though I didn't get complacent. Calgary always catching me out because it's these are just like plains, aren't they? Open plains mainly in this part of Canada. Famous for sort of horse riding and the like. Damn. Right. So that would have been for 7. And this looks pretty difficult, to be honest. So, think about this. That's reflecting the back of the car, so we must be driving on the left. And that checks out, because that sign is the opposite way. So, we're driving on the left. We've got this sort of mountainous country. I think it's probably Indonesia or this could be Thailand. Do we go with Thailand maybe? Let's go with Thailand. Northern Thailand. Australia. Okay, well, there we go. So my complacency kind of would have eventually come to a close anyway. Let's go for another run through, because actually that's only in 9 minutes of the video, and we had a pretty good run there until it all went Pete Tong. Now we are in, I think this would be don't know, Africa, I would assume. Sun's slightly to the south, but it's pretty much above us. This is either Nigeria or Senegal, maybe. Let's go with Nigeria. Yep, Nigeria. Okay, so we're back in the game. We got 1 in the bag. Here we have the village coffee shop. We have people driving on the left-hand side of the road. I think this is... Ooh. .my. Are we safe to say that's Malaysia and not Myanmar? I think we are. I mean, it would make more sense to be Myanmar, but we'll go with Malaysia, and let's go with this part of Malaysia. Alright, it was the other part, but just checking. That is definitely Malaysia. Yep. So that's... what is that, 2? Just checking that. Yeah, Malaysia. Yeah, that puts me on 2. This looks like... Oof. Oh, this is a tough one, actually. To me, to you, this is one of those, could be England, could be France. I'm gonna go with the UK. Let's go with Wales. Could be Ireland. You know, not bad there. It was Wales. I was 28 kilometers away. Yeah, pretty proud of that. So that puts me back on 3. And here we are in... Is that a flag? It's a flag. It's a Malaysian flag, I think. Please be a Malaysian flag. Similar to... 2 flags. I think... Oil mill. Driving on the left. I'm sure this is Malaysia. I'm panicking, but that was fine. Okay, yeah, it was way in the east of Malaysia. Okay, so we're back on 4, and here we have... I mean, he is not doing what we think he's doing, I'm pretty sure, because there is a child present. Right. Tough one, this. Options, again, probably Nigeria or Kenya. I'm leaning slightly towards Kenya. See, on the side here, those are kind of Kenyan flag colours. Let's go with Kenya. Let's go with Kenya. If we get it wrong, we get it wrong. It was Nigeria. Okay. Well, another round ruined by not going with what I thought. So we have Spa. Looks like South Africa to me. I think that is South Africa. Let's just go with it. It's a free hit. There we go. 1 in the bag. Next up we have, I'm guessing, Argentina. Can't pronounce that, but maybe not Argentina. Is that a baseball field? No, not sure we're going to get this one. Mountains over there. Let's go with Peru. Oh, it was northern Mexico. Mexico's one that I don't have a good eye for identifying Mexico. I always think like Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. I know obviously a lot of that set in New Mexico, but and then of course if you get like central Mexico City, that's quite distinctive. But other than that, this looks like the Netherlands. That flag suggests the Netherlands to me. I mean, it looks quite hilly, but obviously they must have some hills. No, it was Luxembourg, which makes complete sense with the flag, and why it would be so hilly. No, not a clue on this one. We'll go with Brazil, but this could be Hawaii, could be anywhere. Philippines. This is generally how my games go. Start very well, and then I should have just ended the video a while ago. I'll go with Malaysia again. It was Japan. So that's the let's just recompose. If we're gonna continue, we'll recompose and we'll try and get a good streak again, because otherwise I'm just gonna descend into just more wrong guesses. So back to it. So we have a windmill. We have the sea, but like a bay. Potentially, don't know, Greece. That's looking south. We have the land comes around there, blah, blah, blah. What else do we have? Do we have any people that we can see? Could this be Israel again, maybe? Just looking at that, looks like it could be some... I think I'm seeing a lot of Arabic. Let's go. Let's try Sfax, which I've had before. Yeah, not far from there. It was another city in Tunisia. Kongsberg, Oslo, Skien. Would suggest that we're in Kongsberg, Oslo, Skien. Yeah, somewhere out here. Must be there. Yep. Okay. 2 recomposures set us up well at the moment. Right. Where are we at now? This looks like Spain. These are sort of, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're orange trees. We've got a 2012 Audi A6. No writing anywhere. Let's check the sun. Sun in the sky. You know how I feel. I'm pretty confident to go with Spain. Let's go with the Costa del Orange, which I think is around here. Look at that. Lovely stuff. Google guy is not hanging about. He's leaving a trail behind him. Simpsons style sky on this one. The sun arguably there, which would make sense in the north. Yes, it must be, because this is the light side and the dark side. I know that's not necessarily how it is, density of water, etc. But it's definitely the main source of light is on that side, isn't it? So southern hemi. What have we got? We've got white steeds amid the land, or are they cows? Are they thin cows? Are they horses? That looks more like a cow's back. I think they're just thin cows. Are they? Are they? I don't know. Let's leave that. I think I'm not painting myself in glory trying to identify those animals. That looks very much like Sugarloaf Mountain. So could we be in Brazil? This looks very much like a forest. I just don't see these kind of, I don't know, are these rolling? Maybe we'll go with Brazil. So that would be to the south. I don't think it is Sugarloaf Mountain, but it looks a bit like it. So if that was to the south, east, i.e. there, I don't think you'd be able to view that. It's not got that much of a view, surely. And these are quite, I mean, everything suggests to me that this is Australia or New Zealand. But I have been caught out before by Brazil. So let's go with Brazil. Let's face our demons. Let's go. That was definitely not Sugarloaf Mountain because you wouldn't be able to see it from that far away. But obviously similar rock formations in the region. So that's 4 out of 4 on this round. We have some whitewater rapids. Well, I don't know if they're whitewater rapids, but I mean, he's pretty much hogging the road, Google driver, but I would say he's leaning to the right side of the road. The sun is in the south, which doesn't really help. I mean, it's a little bit American. We've got certainly tropical things, so probably. See, if we knew what side of the road this guy's on, instead of just in the middle, you'd think that was the right that he's on. Because objectively, especially coming up to a corner like that, you would, if you were in this lane, if that's where you're meant to be, you'd be using all that real estate there to get as good a look around that corner as you can. Whereas I think he's actually on the right hand side of the road here, and he's edging out to try and gain an advantage. And if his driver position, can we see that? That's interesting actually. What would you have? So that one is angled in more because it's just kicking straight back onto the door. So if I was in a car, would I be angling the near side or the far side mirror? Like, I'm trying to think. Got that mirror there. And then that mirror over there needs to probably be... Boom. So, because I'm going straight down onto the mirror and back. See, I think this is a key piece of evidence here. I'm just trying to work it out. Because I'm coming in on the other mirror at much more of an angle. I think he is on the left. I think he's sat here. But then when you're sat in the passenger seat... Yeah, because when you're sat in the passenger seat of a car, you cannot see. You have to lean forward in order to see what the driver sees. So you have to change the angle, and otherwise you just see yourself, basically. Yep. So driver's seat here, passenger, which does help because that says that we're on the right side of the road. I say it helps. We're in the northern hemisphere. It looks like this, and we're on the right side of the road. So we can't be in Thailand or Indonesia or Malaysia or Japan. So then maybe are we in Taiwan or South Korea? South Korea could be a shout. I don't know about the sides of the road in South Korea. Oh, the Philippines. I think they drive on the right. I'm going for it. It's Guatemala. After all that stuff with the mirrors, that was leading up to be a great selection, and then that happens. 27 minutes. Let's go for one more. I think we deserve one more go. And as soon as I'm out of this one, the video's over. I might even say goodbye or anything. I'll just go. Obviously I want to say the USA. I've been obviously stung before here. Americans usually would have a flag on display there. Looks like a flag. Can see red and white. Can't see blue. So, and these are kind of maple leafy. Let's go with Canada. Canada's always, as I said, goodbye if this is wrong. You're lucky you got me for a little bit longer. New builds in. That'd be annoying. Left his wheelbarrow out. On the way in. Driving on the right side of the road. They're driving Citroëns. France. Sun's clearly in the south. Oh, what have we got here? Het Hofke. Alberg. I don't know. I would say the Netherlands. Depressed something, but it's one of these two. These are almost as bad as South Africa and Australia. Netherlands versus Belgium is the new South Africa Australia, and obviously South Africa Australia also includes Brazil Argentina in that equation. But yeah, this is so. Does that say? Het Hofke sounds. I don't know. Going for. As I said, it happens all the time. Belgium versus Netherlands is a is a tough one to get. Daisy. Is a tough one to get. So we lose this one. It was quite a fun one today, though. Although I didn't get more than, I think, 6 in a row. I had fun. I was betrayed, you know. I was betrayed by Netherlands, Belgium, USA, Canada, Calgary versus all of this sort of mid-plains area. We had a Cambodia, Thailand. I don't think I actually got a South Africa, Australia wrong today, but that's the usual one. Nigeria, Kenya catches me out every now and then. So yeah, there was some classics. There was some classics in there, but we did okay. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you watched all of it, I'm sure nobody has sat through all of this. I'll have a new video coming out probably tomorrow, maybe Thursday. I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon.